Yo, what's up, guys? How are you all? I am your shield. Today, we are back with a new guide of Whiteout survival. In today's video, we will talk on 1v1 fight, 1 versus 1 fight on attack or defense. This is a crazy topic. I never thought to make a video on this topic because there cannot be any proper guide or anything special hack on this topic. But one of my subscriber keep asking me the same question every day. He has some problem on this topic. So I love you guys. I think I should help him. At least I know many other person can also get the help from this topic. I'm telling there is not proper any guide on this topic, but I will try to tell you something what I do myself when I try to attack someone. Our today's topic is 1v1 fight. Let's jump in our video. The first thing what I want to say, whenever you are going to attack anyone or do anything, make sure you have some good heroes, hero gear, chief gear, charm, troops. Okay, I'm not telling in this video how to increase them because I have a lot of different videos on this topic, how to upgrade your power, how to upgrade your stat. You can watch those videos for it. Like if you want to increase your stat, you can upgrade your hero star, hero gear, then chief gear and charm, then paid skill. There are a lot of things. Okay, there is a lot of things. Also, you have to upgrade your troops level because troops also give you something. If you check the stats of the troops, that is not the stat you check in the report. If you check any report here, you will see, suppose this is a report. In this report, you are seeing something stat bonus. Troop stat is different thing. You can check here the power, attack, defense, health. There are different stats on every troops. You have to make them in good level before doing any attack. Now let's see how we can do attack on someone. Okay, I have target here, that is my own ID. So first, before going to attack anyone, what you have to do, you have to do scout. Now listen carefully. If you are a whale, if you have everything max level, then this guide is not for you. You can just click on anyone, then you can click on the attack and select any troops. You are going to destroy that player. That is simple, but players like mid spender or low spender or even free to play, it is very difficult thing. So first scout this player. Our scout will go, which will take very less time because scouting speed is always faster than attack speed. So we will get the scout report, then we will decide if we are going to attack it or not. One thing you need to keep in your mind, you can never defeat someone who is higher level than you. Suppose you are FC3, you are Fire Crystal 3. You can never defeat someone who is FC4, FC5, FC6. Even it is difficult for you to defeat another FC3. Suppose you are FC3, you cannot easily defeat anyone who is FC3. Because when you are attacking, you are using a very small number of troops. Like when I am clicking on the attack, you can see I can maximum use like 150k to 250k troops, this much troops per attack. Even I am sending 4 or 5 marching queue. In every marching queue I cannot send more than that. But the person who is defending, he is actually defending with minimum 1 million troops. I'm talking about some decent players. He has 1 million troops. So defender always gets some advantage. But still, if you want to burn someone, the only thing that can give you victory, that is the stat. If you check the stats here, the stats can make the difference for your victory, not always the troops number. So increase your stat from your chief gear, charm and other things. But I told you attacker always gets some disadvantage because of the number of troops. For this reason, you cannot defeat any opponent who is same level of you. So if you are FC3, if you want to guaranteed get some victory, you have to attack someone who is FC1 or even FC2. But it is not always true because look at me. When I was in Fire Crystal 5, I stopped lot of attack from Fire Crystal 9. Like try to understand, I was Fire Crystal 5 and I stopped the attack from Fire Crystal 9. So if you are really in high level, it does not mean you can defeat someone who is in low level, because the defender always using his all troops, attacker using very small number of troops. So it is a very critical topic to make video on this, how to do 1v1. I mean, I don't know any proper trick to do this thing, but what we just did, we scout this player. So now check the scout report. Try to compare your stat with the opponent's stat. You know how to compare this thing. Okay, I will tell you. I have already told this thing in my video about the stat, how to read the report, you can check the video. I will give the link in the pin comment. In this video I'm just telling you in short. So this guy was attacking and this guy was defending. The left side he was attacking, right? So we will compare like this. Infantry mainly attack on the lancer, you know this thing, right? Let me tell you again. Here goes infantry. Infantry mainly attack the lancer. Lancer is strong against the marksman. Marksman is strong against the infantry. And you know, lethality is counter of health and attack is counter of defense. So whenever you are checking any report, try to compare infantry attack with the opponent lancer defense. So here you can see the right side has very powerful stat. Okay, again you can compare infantry lethality with the lancer health, because lethality is the counter of health and infantry is counter of lancer. We can compare like this. Again we will compare lancer attack that will go against the marksman defense. We can see the left side is really going bad. And again we will compare lancer lethality with the marksman health. You can check again, right side is winning the battle. The last one you can also compare marksman attack that will mainly work on the infantry defense. Here you can see the comparison, right side is powerful. Again you can compare marksman lethality here with the infantry health, because health is counter of lethality, or I can say lethality is counter of health, marksman is counter of infantry. So you can compare like this. So whenever you are scouting anyone, try to compare your stat with that player stat. If you see you are in advantage, then you should go for the attack. Also check the number of troops, or if there is anyone who is doing the garrison on that player. If everything is fine, everything is clear, then you can launch the attack. Or in other case you can do the rally if the opponent has a lot of garrison. Also if there is a lot of good stat of the opponent, then you can leave the opponent, because even a solo player he can stop a very big rally alone. It can happen. So do the scouting first. Now there can be some problem if the opponent has anti-scout. Let me switch the ID and let me show you how to do the how to avoid this anti-scout. Let me show you guys. Okay, I have come to this ID. Now I will turn on the anti-scout, I mean the counter recon. Let's activate this thing. Now anyone cannot scout on me, but I will show you how to avoid this thing, how to avoid the anti-scout. Okay, again I have come back to this ID. Now you already know in my other ID I have activated the anti-scout. I'll show you the one more scout report. Let me show you guys. We have done scouting, but you can check here scouting failed, because the person has anti-scout. So if you want to bypass this thing, you have to do a fake attack. Fake attack means do not use any of the heroes and use a very small number of troops. Like what I say, use some infantry in very small number, like this number. Okay, we are ready. Now let's do one attack. We are doing a fake attack. By this fake attack we can bypass the anti-scout and we will understand how much troops or stat the opponent has. We have attacked this player and of course we are getting the defeat. Attack or defeat. Okay, I lost some troops, but for this video I can do this thing. Now you can tell that person has anti-scout, but still we got how many troops are there, or what are the chief gear charm, what heroes are there, what stats are there. We got everything even though the person had the anti-scout. This is called the fake attack. So you can use this thing only in that case when the opponent has anti-scout. Now you can decide whether you should go for attack or whether you should run away. From this scenario I can tell this person is weaker than me, so I can definitely do an attack. Now the next part, that is very simple. Just click on the attack and make sure you are using your top 3 heroes. I mean the main infantry, main lancer, main marksman. The only reason we are doing this thing because we are getting the stat. If we are using our latest generation infantry lancer marksman, our top infantry lancer marksman, we will always get the best stat. For this reason I am choosing the Gatoth. Now you know one thing, Gatoth is not any good hero for the attack, because all the skills, if you are checking on the Gatoth, there are some defensive skill. Now you can tell me why I am doing this thing. I just told you guys. Only the reason there is the stat. Gatoth is giving the stat. My other infantry, like what I say, Ooming has some attacking type skill, but I am not using the Ooming because Wuming stats are bad here. Gato is giving me better stats. Also check the latest generation marksman. I mean, at least for you. Bradley's generation 7 marksman, but I am in generation 9. I don't have any other option, that's why I am using the Bradley. And Fred, I am using this thing because it is the latest for me. So always make sure you are using some proper gear. Now if you want to know how to upgrade your hero gear, you can check my video. I will give the link in the pin comment. Make sure you have some good hero gear on infantry, lancer, marksman, everything. Also you can check the exclusive gear. Here I want to tell you one thing. Exclusive gears are useless in 1v1 attack because there are two type of exclusive gear. I mean the skills. One skill is for the rally and another skill is for the defense. So there is no any particular exclusive gear skill for only doing some attack. Let me show you the example. Look at this thing. This one will activate only when you are defending. Or let me show you one more example. This one will activate only when you are defending. Also let me show you one more example. This one will activate only when you are doing the rally. So there is no exclusive gear skill for the solo attack. But still we can use the exclusive gear because there are some other stats which will take effect when we are doing the 1v1 attack. The skills will not work, but the small number of bonus that will work. So we can use this thing. So when we are ready with everything, like our scout report is ready, we analyze the scout report and we try to understand we are stronger than that player, that person has less number of garrison, or that person has less number of troops in his city, or that person has bad gear, I mean weaker gear than you. Only in that case you can go for attacking that person. If any one of them fails, I mean the person has better gear, more number of troops, or what I say, very high star hero, then avoid attacking that player. So here we are clear, we can attack. Now the next thing is the formation. Click on the balance button here, you can check. There are a lot of formation, but you can use this formation, that is 45 20 35, or you can also put 50 20 30. I say 45 can be also good here. So we put this formation. Keep this thing in your mind. Infantry number should be always high. For both attack or defense, infantry number should be higher. The reason it is very difficult to explain. I mean, if your infantry, they are front line. If your front line is good, lancer and marksman keep doing the attack. But lot of people do a mistake. Those people think marksman make high damage, so let's not put any infantry lancer, let's put all marksman. That is bad. If you don't have any infantry, your marksman is useless. Or also if you are not using any lancer, infantry marksman will be also useless. You have to use all of them. We use some specific formation, like some small number of infantry, lancer, and very high number of marksman for the BR hunt. But it is not BR hunt, it is like a real player battle. So in this case we have to use this thing I just told you, 40 20 35. Okay, this one will be good. Click on the confirm. We are ready with this thing. Check all the heroes and make sure your heroes are outside your barricade, because if you activate this thing, go to the barricade. If you activate this thing, this button, then your top 3 heroes will stay in your city and secondary team will go to attack. That is bad. You have to use your top hero when you are attacking. So don't put tick mark on this. If you have tick mark on this, just remove it. Then all 3 heroes will be free for the attack. We will go back here and we will click on the attack. We will set our formation and let's go for the attack. And there is one more thing. If you have activated the pet skill, if you have pet, look, I have this much pet, but I don't know how many people got all these pets. If you have activated the pet, unlock the pet skill, then you can activate them. If you don't have the pets, then there is no problem. You can just quick select all of them. Okay, but I don't know how many people, how many my viewers, they have got this much pet. And one more thing you can do, mainly in the SVS when you are fighting, you can activate some of your city bonus like troops lethality. But if you are free to play, try to activate this one. It will cost less number of gems. Also activate this one, troops attack, mainly when you are attacking. Also you can activate this one, deployment capacity. Okay, these are some good things when you are attacking someone. But I do not recommend this thing if you are free to play, because it is waste. there will be a lot of gems wastage. Don't do this thing. This city bonus is good mainly for the whales who try to destroy everyone or who are calling the rally. City bonus is good for them. Even there is one more thing. If you check here, the Sunfar Castle, in the appointment you will check these two things: Minister of Defense and Minister of Strategy. But if you are free to play or low spender, don't get these two things during the SVS 2 hours initial battle, because the thing is you should leave these two position, Minister of Defense and Minister of Strategy, mainly for the whales. Your whales will attack the opponent whale, so don't get this thing if you are low spender. Now you are ready, you can activate the pet skill if you have them. Okay, I'm not activating them right now, and let's click on the attack formation set. Now click on the deploy. This is simple thing to attack someone, but again I am telling there is not any proper guide how to do 1v1. I'm just telling my idea, what I do myself during 1v1 battle, but I can tell you there is no proper guide on 1v1 battle, because there is not any proper ratio how many troops we need to destroy particular number of opponent troops. Suppose there is 1 million opponent defender troops, then I cannot tell you how much troops you need. From my experience, I can tell if both are in equal number, equal level, and you need minimum 180k troops in that case. But you should have very high number of chief gear and charm, very high level of chief gear and charm. Like if attacker and defender both are like FC3, then attacker will always lose. If everything is same in both side, attacker will always lose because defender is using high number of troops. So if you check here, I just banned that player. Attacker victory you see here. Okay, the reason I won the battle because I had better troops, better stats, better heroes, everything. It is just the example, but you have to do the same thing when you are attacking 1v1. If you want my suggestion, I want to tell, if you really want to destroy some whale, play defensive. I can tell you, I am telling, I did this thing many times. I just sit here, do nothing. Whales attack me, whales do keep attacking me in the SBS, and I activate my all buff and everything. Whales just attack me and they just lose their troops. I mean, it is the best way to 1v1 someone, not by attacking but by defensing. Defensing is the best thing in this game, I can tell you. Now the whale will keep attacking you, attacking you, attacking you, and he will losing his troops. When he lost his most of number of troops, then you can start attacking him back. It is still risky, but he has lost his most of the troops, then you can attack. But it is not always possible. If there is any whale with maximum legendary gear and everything max level, he can burn you in one attack. It does not matter. So if you have 10 million troops, that whale can burn you with only 200k troops. Do you understand the difference? You have 10 million troops, you are defending solo. The whale who is attacking you, he has 200k troops, he is also attacking solo. You are solo defending, he is solo attacking, but he can burn you in one shot. So that is why there is not any possible trick how to do 1v1 in this game. Only thing I can tell you, bro, keep playing the game, keep upgrading your research, hero gear, chief gear, and if you are free to play or low spender, play defensive. Opponent will automatically lose if they attack you. And there is one last thing I want to tell you: when you are attacking someone, do not do multiple attacks. I mean, do not do 3-4 attack together. It is bad for you, because most of us, they have all our best gear only on top 3 heroes, right? Other heroes, they don't have any best or good gears. So if we are doing multiple attacks on someone at same time, the problem is only the first Q that will make maximum damage, but the other Q with low level hero or low level gear, they will do almost nothing. I mean, every Q using same chief gear and chief charm, but every Q is not using same hero and the same hero gear. So what you do, first attack someone. Okay, he is my alliance member. First attack someone, then burn him, then your Q come back. Let your Q come back. When the team come back, then send him again. I mean, attack him one by one with only one Q, with only the main Q. If you send 3-4 Q together, the problem is the first Q can get victory, but other Q can get the defeat. And bigger problem is your own city will be defenseless. If your all queue are outside, you have no good hero in your team, or most of the troops are outside, anyone from behind they can burn you. So always keep this thing in your mind when you are attacking someone. Always use only one team at a time. Don't use your all team together. But 1v1, this is a crazy topic. In this game, I rarely see someone fighting 1v1. Even any free to play who is very strong, whales do not attack them, because whales know if they attack any free to play players who has lot of troops or good gears, the whale will die. So in this game, the main thing we do, that is the rally. If you want to know what is rally, you can check my channel. There are a lot of videos on rally or attacking someone or garrison. You can check them. 1v1 is a very rare topic and very crazy topic, I mean, with almost no tricks on this. If you want to play safe and get some victory, then rally is the best solution. In today's video, I tried to discuss about the 1v1 battle on my subscribers request. If you still have some problem, if you still have some question, you can ask me in the comment, or you can ask me in the Discord. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.